What's going on, guys? It's Godlike Matt, and I wanted to make another vlog just because I wanted to talk about some things that have been left up in the air for a while now, and I feel like they should be addressed. Like, for example, the lack of content I've been putting out as of late, and why my channel has come to a pretty drastic slowdown, and I really wanted to talk about that for a bit. I mean, you guys already know a little bit about it. You guys know that a lot of things have happened in my life recently. I got a job, like a real job. Before I was just working, I was just bouncing from job to job, doing whatever bullshit I could get. It wasn't fun, but now I got like something a lot more concrete and stable, which I'm super happy about. But it also takes up a lot of my time. And lately, my boss has been giving me nonstop like closing hours, and I hate closing because there's just so many things that suck about closing. Like, there's good things too, but there's a lot of stuff that sucks about closing. Like, for example, when you're closing, the day is fucking dead. There's hardly almost no work to do, and I'm bored out of my fucking mind. Like, that is my most hated thing about closing. And it makes the day really drag on and go really slowly. And like, I prefer to just get up and start my day and go to work. Like, I'm not a morning person, but honestly, I like mornings more because I love being able to finish my workday, come home, and like have a fucking day ahead of me to be able to do stuff. Like, when I finish closing, I come home, like I get off at like 11. I come home, it's like around 11:30, depending on how long the bus takes. And then I eat and then go to bed, like not long after that. Like, I'll usually step for an hour and maybe like watch a couple things, but that's it. I have no time to do anything. And like, I mean, I could stay up and do shit, but I'm just so tired at that point because I've worked the whole day and blah blah blah. But yeah, it's not fun. I do not enjoy closing schedule, but I've talked to my boss a couple times now about it, and she seems to finally be giving me some different schedules, which is really cool. The next 2 weeks, I have like mid shifts and opening shifts, which is really cool. Super happy about that. I actually just had a mid yesterday. I wanted to do something for you guys yesterday, but uh, fucking the guys were wanting to like hang out and do shit, and I hate saying no to them, especially with how little they see me nowadays, like with my new schedule and all that. Our days almost never line up, so most of the time I don't even get to see them. And when they asked me, I was like, well, alright. So I hung out with them yesterday, but so I didn't really get to do anything for you guys. But today I have a closing. I have to leave in like an hour. And today fucking sucked. I woke up this morning and I looked at the clock, and then I looked at my phone and found a text, and it was my mom saying that the clock went forward an hour today for daylight savings, and I was like, son of a bitch, like, because I thought I had more time to like do stuff, and I don't, like, and losing an hour sucks, man. It sucks, especially when you have a busy life and you lose an hour. That's a precious hour. You could do a lot in an hour. You value an hour when you never get them, you know? So, yeah, this morning was a bit of a shitty wake-up call, but luckily, today's my last day, and then I have 2 days off. So, tomorrow, definitely going to do some, maybe even tonight, but let me talk a little more about that. I, like, with my channel kind of being really slow these days, um, there's also a lot of good stuff to talk about, believe it or not. And I definitely want to bring that up. Hang on, I gotta open this can of pop with one hand. Yeah. Yeah. Oops, almost dropped the phone. Anyways, so yeah, fucking so there's a couple new things that you guys may not be privy to that I want to talk about, which is I'm getting more back into making videos a little bit. which is kind of cool because that's all I used to do. Fucking light, it's ruining my perfect face. But there we go. So yeah, I'm starting to get back into making videos a little more. I started a new series with Dan. We're co-oping Neo. I'm actually exporting a video for it right now. The first video we uploaded, and I'm gonna throw it in the playlist with the first Neo video I did on stream. I should also put the beta on that playlist too. I gotta remember to do that. But yeah, we started playing Neo. And we have to do it so bootleg. Like, I wanted to stream it, but that ultimately didn't end up working out because the stream would require so much editing because of all the bullshit that we have to go through just to play together. Like, here's the thing that sucks about Neo. As cool a game as it is, it's a sick game. It's so badass. And to any person who loves a good single-player experience, I highly recommend playing Neo because it's a really good game, especially if you're a fan of the Dark Souls games because it's pretty much a Souls game in Japan. But yeah, so that being said, you know, when it came out, I was all over that shit. And I really enjoyed the beta too. So, you know, I'm playing it now and then when the game comes out, I find out that you can't fucking co-op unless the player has to have beaten the level in order to co-op it, which is fucking bullshit. But luckily, that's only the case with one person. It doesn't have to be both players who beat the level. So that's good. But what it means is, like, in order for me and Dan to co-op it, we have to bootleg it so hard. Because he has to beat every level before I can summon him. Because that's how we're doing it. Like, I want to experience the game for the first time with him. So I want to summon him in every level that I have to do. But he's already played the shit out of the game, and he has way more time to play it than I do. So he's already, like, I would imagine he's beaten the game by now. I know the last time I talked to him, he said he was really close. So he's probably beaten it by now. But he made a new file to play with me, and on this file, since he's so experienced and everything, he'll just go and beat every level that we're on before we play it. So before every recording session, he'll make sure that every level we have to do is already beaten on his file so that we can co-op it together. And he's also forfeiting a ton of, like, XP so that he doesn't level up too far ahead of me because he wants there to be an element of challenge so that he's not so over-leveled past me that nothing is a challenge anymore. Excuse me. And that's really cool. So I love that he's doing that for me. I love that we get to co-op and experience the game together. And he's really making it work. But as you could see, streaming that would be fucking impossible because I have to wait for him to beat every level before we play. So what we'll do is, like, we'll record a level together. And then once there's nothing left for us to do, and he has to beat the next levels before we could play, we'll just stop, and I'll be like, okay, now on your own time, go beat those levels. And then the next time we play and hang out, we can do them. So it's really cool that he's making it work. But again, I can't stream that, because in the time that he would be beating a level that we can't play together, I'd be sitting there in the menu just doing nothing, waiting for him, or playing a bullshit level that you already seen. Like, it would be stupid. So I figured the best way to do it would be to make it into a video series. So that's what I'm doing. And like I said, that's something we started, so that's something I got going on. And you could still expect streams from the regular stuff. Like, I'm still not totally done with Resident Evil 7. I'm not sure when I'm going to play that again. I really want to play Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, because I just recently re-picked up the game. Like, I traded it in. But I traded it in because a Game of the Year version came out, and I wanted that because it had all the DLC. So now I got that. I bought that back. And now I can't wait to start a new file on that game and stream it, because I am so fucking hyped for Shadow of War. That game looks fucking incredible. It looks amazing. I'm so fucking hyped for that game. So I'm definitely going to be playing a lot of Shadow of Mordor up to the release of Shadow of War, which is this year, which is hype as fuck. I love when a game gets announced and comes out the same year it got announced. Like, that's just sick, because it rarely happens. But, yeah, that's why I really like when game devs keep something under wraps and not have everything get leaked or announce everything too early or show teasers, because then you're waiting for the game for like a year and then you just fucking forget about it and you lose hype and it sucks. So when a game like gets unveiled for the first time and it's not too far away from the release, that's awesome. I love that. That's super cool because you have more time to stay excited. But yeah, so anyways, but another thing you guys should really know about is I'm really working hard right now to upgrade my channel. As a few of you know, but probably not all of you, I have a new capture card. I bought the Elgato HD60, which I'm super happy with, by the way. Some of you would already know this because I tried a stream test the other day, and just to see, like, just to play around with it, figure out all the settings and the specs and the interface, because I've never worked with a real fucking capture card before. The one I had before was so fucking, it was dog shit. It was piece of shit garbage. And I would really love nothing more than to toss that thing in the trash. But the Elgato is, what an improvement. Like, I've this is like the first time, like, using it that I've really felt like almost professional on my channel, which is really cool. It's a great feeling. I'm super excited to use it for streams and videos and stuff, because that's what I want to start doing. Like, I can't rely on PSN for their sharing capabilities, because there are just days where it doesn't work, or it's funky, or the stream will just end and it'll be like error code, and then the whole stream's ruined abruptly. And then or there's just days where it won't allow you to stream. Sharing is just disabled because, like, the service is down or whatever, or if PSN is down, I wouldn't be able to either because it needs the online. So, you know, it fucking sucks. I hate relying on it. So with the capture card, I'll never have to do that again, which is really cool. So, and I've played around with it enough to the point where I think I feel pretty comfortable with it now. So I think the next time I do a stream, I think I'll be using it, which is really cool. I'm super excited to do that. And no more bullshit typing 800 tags at the beginning of every video. I'm so happy. But, yeah, so there's that. But I kind of got to upgrade my channel a paycheck at a time, because that was like $230. And then I just got paid last week, and I dropped another 100 on a webcam because I'm super excited to get a face cam in my streams. So I'm upgrading my channel a paycheck at a time. But yeah, so I got a capture card and the webcam is on its way. I ordered it a couple days ago. It should be here in like a week. So I'm super excited to get my hands on that, because I wanted to do face cam forever. And so that'll be cool. I'm going to start downloading these programs to, like, give my channel an overlay and make it look all professional and cool. And I'm just so excited for the things to come. There's still more that I have to buy. Like, I also need a new monitor for my computer because it's not HD. I really need an HD one. And because I need to be able to, like, hook HDMI into it if I ever needed to. So I want that. I also really want a new headset because mine is, once again, dog shit garbage. Look at this shit. It's fucking duct taped because this piece, it just falls off. I had to duct tape it back on. So that sucks. Also, the cord is torn to shreds, so I had to use electrical tape here to hold it together. So yeah, that thing is fucking awful. I've actually been using that headset since, like, the beginning of my channel, like the year I started my channel. So it's really old. I really need a new one. So I need a monitor, a headset. There was a couple other things I know I really needed too, that I can't really remember what they are off the top of my head. But there's also, you know, like, some more games I really want. I really wanted to buy Horizon Zero Dawn Day 1, and I know I'm still going to really want it, so I will pick it up eventually. But I think I'm going to wait till it goes down in price, or at least goes on sale. And that's a game I could definitely see going on sale, because it's a single-player only game. So, but if that's a game I really want. I'm also super excited for Mass Effect, super excited for Shadow of War. I'm also really hyped for Fire Emblem, the one coming out on the 3DS. But that one doesn't really matter to you guys because I can't record handhelds. I don't even know how to do that. But, yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of what's been going on, what I've been doing, and why you've been seeing so much less content. It's a toss-up of, like, work, hanging out with my girlfriend, and fucking like taken the time to really upgrade my channel. So even though you're seeing less now, you're gonna see better, higher quality from me very soon. So I'm very excited to be bringing that to you guys. I hope you can all stay with me and be patient until then. I know the loyalists, I know you guys how you guys feel, but for the brunt of you who are, still pretty new or unfamiliar with me, I hope that you'll give me the chance to see some really good stuff because I think I can bring some awesome stuff to the table. Another thing I really needed was a new editing program. That's another thing I wanted to drop money on because Windows Movie Maker is ass. That's what I've been using forever. It's so bad, it's so buggy, and I hate it. And the features, there's such a lack of features. But I really want to start learning how to use a new one. And the thing is, like, with all this stuff, I gotta learn how to use it on the fly, like, from scratch. Like, same with the Elgato. Like, there are tutorials, but honestly, I find so many more people confuse me rather than help me. So, like, I, like, had to take a couple days to just look around and mess around with shit and learn it myself, which is, again, it's not easy and it takes time, but I am doing it. So, yeah, but I just wanted to fill you guys in on all that. Just be patient with me, and you could expect something from me tomorrow. So expect Neo videos every now and then from me and Dan whenever we get the chance to record them. And then regular streams when I get days off or when I come home early enough to record something. So, yeah. So, anyways, moral of the story, I'm not dead, and there's good stuff to come. Just be patient with me, all right? I'm still very serious about my YouTube channel and my YouTube career. I still want to be way more popular than I am now and make more money and this and that. It's not just a hobby of mine anymore. It's more of a passion now. That's why I'm dropping so much money on it, right? I love it. It's one of my favorite pastimes. So anyways, really love you guys. Appreciate all the support and the loyalty to those of you who are. And this video's gone on long enough, so have a good one, everybody. I gotta get ready for work. I'll see you guys in the next one. So take care.